All right. So we got a VOD for log. Um, it's in a D2 scrim. He's on defense. And the main takeaways I want you to focus on in this video. The first one, the biggest one, reading the general movement of the players on the map and occupying strong spaces in the breakout using that information. I feel like a lot of the time you're not paying attention to where your teammates and your opponents are positioning. And either that or you don't really know how to position around that. So just being able to read the map and see where you need to be pretty quickly, just making it habitual is super strong. Number two, being aware of the opponent's body positioning to take advantage of it. I feel like a lot of the time you have corners and angles on guys that you're not taking advantage of, either because you're not confident or you just don't see it. So that's definitely something to focus on. And number three, kind of an overarching thing, be confident in your ability to hold the puck. I feel like a lot of the time you're just getting rid of the puck really fast because you're not really confident in your ability to hold it and take it up the ice. So it definitely like practicing uh, in a practice lobby, your handles, turning with the puck, the fundamentals, things like that will help you build up that confidence. But also like doing these VOD reviews and looking at the map to see those moments where you can do that is going to be super helpful. So yeah, just look out for those. And then as always, the link to our Discord is in the description. Join, submit a VOD. It's super easy. We usually get to it in about 48 hours. So, yeah, if you enjoy this and you want to get one of your own, just click the link in the description and let's get right into it. All right, we got the log VOD here. D2 scrim. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of feels like you're rushing your positioning on the breakout here. And it's not even like fully your fault. So this exchange happens. It's a little weird. And what you end up doing is you just like keep kind of climbing this wall. And I get it because like what is 14 doing? He's trying to leave the space for you, even though there's a guy on you. Like no point for 14 to do this, but still, I think you would be better off instead of like routing like this and staying so close to 17. I think what should happen is like 74 like this, 14 should already be over here, and you like come behind and give 13 a drop option, uh, just so that like it kind of opens up the map a little bit more. If 13 makes this drop, you have everyone kind of going up, and you're gonna have some space in this area. So now you can choose, try and draw a guy in and get past him, or just pass past him, and like it could be a lot better of a position. Your position isn't necessarily bad, but it's not like the best one, and it is partially due to your teammates' positioning, but just something to like kind of look out for in the future if you're in these situations. Yeah, I don't see any reason why you can't just like turn up here, because like 98 is guarding this drop really hard. I feel like you should just like play the puck a little bit to your left, board turn so that you like get upwards quicker, and then just go with it. Because like they're marking, sorry, they're kind of marking everything, and like I mean you don't really have much options. This is where you have to create your own things. Like this is where you have to be confident in turning up, since you have so much space on this 98. You could easily just do like a fast turn up and get past him, and now you're kind of generating on the rush instead of making this pass in a place that you didn't really have to. Okay, this one might seem a little counterintuitive, but I promise you this is good advice. I'm just like looking at this here. This is anything above here is kind of like irrelevant because 76 is threatening this and whatever. Like you can put it here, I guess. But if we're just looking at like the way the forecheck is going, you pick up this puck moving this way towards your teammate, and 76 is like moving over here. I'm not sure what he's doing, and you have 98 pressuring you. This is gonna sound weird. I think you should take it this way because like it looks like 98 is cutting off this angle for you to turn, but this is this is a good enough lobby where these forecheckers are gonna recognize that, oh, like why would you ever turn it to your teammate? I'm just gonna stunt here, and as soon as he starts turning here, I'm gonna overcommit onto this side, because why would he turn into his own teammate? And that's exactly why I think you should fake the turn to the right, get 98 overcommitted on this side, and then you turn back up, and now you can carry and you have space because this is happening. Um, instead of just like kind of doing this. See how 98 immediately turns on you because he knows that you don't want to turn into your own teammate. So that's like something you should take advantage of. Is if people are going to make assumptions just based on your team's positioning, and if you can kind of go against the grain in those situations, you're going to open up a lot more space for yourself. Okay, so there's a couple mistakes on like this sort of possession here. You're doing a good job of staying in front of your guy, like staying back, recognizing that he's kind of cherry picking a little bit. But one problem here, I don't think you ever body him, and I can't really hear. I need to turn the volume up to see if you make contact. Yeah, I feel like you should be using the body here because if you can body him, then you can easily just turn up with the puck. And then like in this situation, if you're able to turn up with the puck, that's huge. Because like 14 is turning up here. 74 is probably going to route here. You have 13 routing down here. So if you turn up here, you're going to have like a 3-on-2 essentially because 98 is a little overcommitted. And I don't see any reason why he wouldn't just keep going in because it looks like it's going to be like a 3 in the zone type thing. So like first play the body. Why not? Just give yourself more room. You don't even have to like play it up or skate it up if you're gonna play the body. Secondly, stay on the wall here. You were actually a great option here when you were on the wall for like the 2 milliseconds that you stayed there. Like just sit here. Sit here and let him pass to you so that you can take it up. Or just like do so you could immediately swing it to 14. But by like moving up off these boards, you're no longer an option. You just like start floating. But it's okay because your teammates kind of cover for you and you have other teammates being an option. Now, another mistake. 3 mistakes in a very short period of time. You look at it, okay, it's going to land a little ahead of me. So let me just slow down the tiniest bit so I can pick it up and then fucking speed my way up the ice. You come to like a complete stop, dude. You would have been ahead of 98 if you just like make the touch when it's like over here and fucking go and take it. But like instead of, taking your time, taking the puck, kind of carrying it, you slow down, let 98 catch up to you and end up like sending a whatever pass. Somehow Dabs like is able to catch it but it turns it over. So it's just like another thing of not taking your time and not using your body positioning on other people. Yeah, this is another like really weird sequence of events where you're getting back, possession is changing, and you're about to be on the breakout. You have to notice that 14 is routing like this with a guy on him. 98 is going like this to 13. They might pinch here, let this happen. So they have basically 2 people. They have. How do I want to do this? Okay, green. So they have 2 greens for one purple here. They have 1 purple, 1 green, 1 green, and 1 purple, and that leaves 1 person unaccounted for, and that's you. You are completely open, and this is the space that you need to be occupying, because like there's people here, there's people here, and there's people here. So this area of space is what you should be occupying, and you should be doing that by like turning this way. Actually, you want a lighter red, whatever. Turning this way, because if you turn this way, you're just following 14, but 14 is making space for you by going this way. So just like stay here, let this pass come to you, and then you can either turn up with it, or if you're just gonna like face towards the boards and let it come to you, just like sit here, let it come to you, and then you turn up like this, and then something like this will happen and you can send it. But instead you're going to turn up into 14, taking space away from you and your teammates. Then you're going to turn around for whatever reason. You're so open here. If you weren't turn around, like this is so troll, because this happens and you're going to be super open again. but you're turned around for some reason, so you don't receive the pass. But 14 is gonna body block for you, which is great. And now you're kind of picking it up in a weird position. And what you end up doing is doing a spin pass and turning it over at the blue line when you had body positioning and speed on 32. Like you can literally just skate forward and get ahead of him, like shoulder him off, because you're so much faster than him. So just like get ahead of him and make him skate into your back, and then you're gonna have like a 3-on-1 essentially. But again, you don't notice the body positioning that you have on other people, and you just end up turning it over. You make the wrong decision. This is another thing where you have to hold it a little bit. Like, I feel like everything is really rushed with you. Where like 76 is in between you and 74. So when you make this pass around, like he meets 74 as he's picking it up. You're not gaining much by making this pass. It's like immediately. You should hold on to this a little bit. Draw in 76 closer to you. Let 74 get set on the boards, and either 76 will overcommit onto the pass and you can turn up, or 76 will commit onto you and then you pass, and there's no way 76 can get on to 74. And now 74 will have way more room to skate with it. But by making this pass so early, you like almost set your teammate up for failure because you're not creating space for him. I'm starting to get a little nitpicky now because like this, it didn't really matter in this play, but it's just like a general habit you have of turning the wrong way in the breakout. Like you should be facing this way for a pass like this every time because 13 is already routing this way. Like, there's no need for you to be going around the net here. You might as well just like stay here, and you're also staying closer to the play this way because there's no like you don't have to go to this side. You have teammates covering that side, so you might as well be here, be open for this like easy pass, and also be closer to the play in case this gets turned over, so you can just like board bounce out into the middle and what's called like contest a shot if that ends up happening. Yeah, so you do a good job of like widening out and being an option for your teammate, but here you have to realize where the space is opening, and like this space is opening straight down the middle because like 91 is turning away from the middle, 98 is turning away from the middle. This guy is like facing straight on, so all the space is going to be like here, and I think this is where you attack. You just quick turn and fucking waste all your sprint trying to get up to the middle here because you could have been completely open. But since you weren't, it kind of leaves a lot to be desired. And 13 sees this and he goes up, and now you have 4 people in the zone just because you just took worse space. There was better space for you to take, and you took the worst space, and it made your teammate want to take the good space, the strong space, and now you're like all overcommitted because your teammates didn't want to waste a great opportunity. All right, so that's the end of the game. I didn't really see a lot down the stretch. Yeah, but overall, I haven't done the takeaways yet. But yeah, I would say what I'm probably gonna make them is one, skate in strong space in the breakout, um, and watch how your team is moving, like as a team, to figure out like where you need to be in the breakout and how to be useful. Number two, be confident carrying it up. More actually like be aware of the opponent's body positioning and how you can abuse that. And three, which builds on that, is be confident in carrying the puck up and be confident in your ability to hold on to it when you need to. So yeah, pretty good. Um, Definitely, I would try and get a game against like, well, not even a game, just like a game that more happens and that you're touching the puck a little bit more because I know your team is different now. So that would definitely be good. But other than that, it's pretty good. And yeah, that's all.